50-50 pick'ems. Eddie. Oh, you see, I'll try to bring Eddie and Lou over. Can you see? Watch this, Kugan. Look at this.
Go.
Look at this. Look at this. Are these two friends now?
Hey!
Just had a great breakfast. It was really good. Yeah.
How are you, Lou? Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good
You
to see
right?
you.
How are you, Lou?
Great. Good to see you, man.
How are you, mate? You alright?
I can't complain, brother.
He's always on the phone. Always on the phone. How you been, Lou?
Can't complain, man.
Yeah.
I look forward to being here in Boston. We're gonna have a big crowd, great show. I'm looking forward to it.
He's giving me the tough questions. He's asked me about Billy Joe. He's asked me about December 22nd.
That's all he does. He's here to cause trouble.
It's unbelievable.
No. So you two cool? That's what we want to know,
Very
really.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, we're cool.
Lou, listen. I said to Lou, actually, there's people in this business, I said it in breakfast, I won't name any names, who would go to me, or do interviews with you and go, oh, fucking Eddie, and then they'd see me and they'd go, Eddie, how you doing? If he had the hump with me, he would see me, or he'd phone me up, as he has done in the past, and go fuck yourself. Fuck you piece of shit. I'd rather that, you know what I mean? And I'd do the same to him. But not all like, Lou's not two-faced.
First of all, like, I knew him when he was still wearing fucking knickers. So there's not this hatred that anyone tries to make. But if I need to tell him to go fuck himself, I do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, this is business. And right now, if Canelo Alvarez is going to do business at the Zone, I'll do business at the Zone. And obviously, there is streaming is part of the universe of boxing right now. It's here and now. It's going to take time to develop and build, like any other new platform and new medium will. But ESPN Plus is out there doing streaming. The Zone has just made one of the biggest investments that any sports platform's ever made in boxing with that deal with Canelo. So, I'm going to follow opportunity, and I'm willing to work with anybody. And we go way back. I know his dad forever. I know him since literally as a child, and because unfortunately I'm old.
Hasn't changed much.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah. But I'm just looking to create the best opportunities for my fighter, Tevin Farmer, who I think is a pretty charismatic kid. Yeah. This is a tremendous opportunity that he got on DAZN, and I'm not going to deprive a kid or a fighter of an opportunity like that, particularly in the marketplace right now. And I'm thrilled that Tevin's on the show, and I'm rooting for the success of this show. And frankly, I'm rooting for anybody that's coming into our sport with a shitload of money looking to invest in fighters and fights in our sport, our industry. I support that. Whether it's Eddie or Heyman or Aram, the health of the sport in general and our ability as an industry to generate eyeballs and money is to the good of us all.
Luke,
he's the only person that can talk as much shit as me.
Yeah, Luke, hold on, wait there. Luke, can you be brutally honest about this next question? What is the perception in America amongst like the elite in boxing about Eddie Hearn and what he's kind of done over the last few months? What is the honest perception of that?
The perception is, it's not that he's going to take over and control the whole sport like he originally was saying while he was driving his car and singing "I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man." but the perception, But obviously, Eddie has a war chest. Obviously, the Zone is serious about wanting to make an impact. The Canelo Alvarez deal, shows that. And Eddie's a player. There are a lot of other players. But Eddie's a significant, player. And I think now, look, a lot of things changed in the last week. If you're a fighter and you're out there looking in, Canelo Alvarez making a deal with the Zone probably makes the Zone a more desirable landing spot than it was 2 weeks ago. It's the universe of boxing is changing. The platforms are changing. It's not. I think there's a little naivety among people that say boxing's never been in better state and it's through the roof or whatever. No, it's not. But it's in a period of change and a period of opportunity. And where the Zone is stepping up and causing fighters to be able to make more money than they made before, creating more opportunities for even contenders and opponents to get paid appropriately by bringing in more, again, more opportunities, more shows, more domestic U.S. telecasts and slots, streaming, stros with a lot of opportunities and slots for both men and women. It's a positive for the industry. I view the Canelo deal as a positive for the industry. The same way, to be honest, I viewed the Fox Heyman deal as a positive for the industry. And ESPN's commitment in the long run to boxing, the more money, the merrier we all are.
So what you're really saying is they don't like him here?
No, I'm not saying they don't like him. I'm just saying it's not England. You know what I mean? We're not in the UK, but at the same time, I mean, he's look. Eddie's Eddie, man. He's a personality, and right now he's got a big checkbook. You know, and not only that, but you just saw what happened this week, and Alvarez moving to DAZN is a statement, I think that this is in any industry that's boxing had a long time in which, particularly in this country, it's been sort of I don't want to say deteriorating because that's not true, but having a hard time establishing itself as the sport of kings that it once was. And on one hand, you look at HBO getting out of the business. That was the biggest brand in American boxing for 45 years, over 40 years. You know, but right now you still have Showtime in the business. Premium cable's not totally out. You have DAZN making moves and spending a lot of money. You have a lot more free television coming with, Fox, linear, ESPN. You have ESPN Plus trying to make its. There's a lot of opportunity out there, and this guy over here is part of a lot of the big stuff that's going on right now. And I'm right now. People
He's in the best place.
I'm not in a bad place. Look, Combustible Lou. I'm now Lou Switzerland. I'm now Richard Schaefer's a Swiss banker.
Swiss Lou.
I'm just like I'm embracing the
Swiss Lou.
There we go. Well, look, I'm embracing.
Not Swiss Tony. Swiss Lou.
I'm going to continue to promote some shows with PBC and Heyman. I'll continue to do business with Ali. He's been my friend for 20 years. But business is business, and I have an obligation, in my view, even though I'm not a manager, I'm a promoter, I still have an obligation to maximize the opportunities and the dollars for my fighters. And I'm going to do that, whether it means working with Eddie in DAZN or working with PBC or Showtime or ESPN. I'm going to maximize the opportunities. And, it's clear to me that right now, particularly with what I've seen in the last few weeks, DAZN's stepping up and has a willingness to invest in the future. The same way ESPN's streaming investment is an investment in the future. Rome wasn't built overnight, and neither is the streaming service. It takes time, it takes energy, money, and investment. And I think the people I'm working with know right now that my attitude is I'm going to do what's right for my fighters, and I'm going to create the greatest opportunities for them that I could create.
One last one, Edward.
Yeah.
Have you two been conversing about potential Joshua Wilder, or is that?
No.
No.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
We want that fight. I think they want that fight. They've got their fight on December 1. All I'm saying is, to Shelley and people like that, there's no harm in talking about it.
And also, he says he doesn't know who to deal with in the Wilder front, but he does. And obviously Deontay's got a very strong management team.
He's got 3 managers.
We've got Shelley and Al and JD's there. I'm involved in the situation, but Shelley's been running point on a lot of it. But look, December 1, I can't look past Tyson Fury, and I got to worry about promoting a major fight, and Wilder's whole team is focused on that fight. Coming out of December 1, then we'll look at all possibilities. I mean, there's no question that down the line, look, and I don't like the mojo or the karma of looking past a guy like Fury, because for all his awkward style and everything else, he's a very difficult man to beat, and it's a tough fight. I'm under no illusions that this is a walkover for Deontay, but December 2nd or 3rd, people will start talking again.
He talks better than you.
No, but
he's
got a better accent, though.
Yeah, there's not.
I sound like I'm from fucking Brooklyn, not from. By the way, I went to Harvard and Tufts University.
He's from Stock,
which
in Essex.
Well,
you know about that?
Yeah, but he's got that fancy British accent, and he wears better clothes than I do. He's younger.
When he comes out, he goes, "Fucking Eddie Hearn, what does he know? He's Silver Spoon kid. I'm from fucking Brooklyn, via Harvard." But check these shoes out. love that. I mean,
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
You've
send
got
you a
to
size.
you've got to have
I'm
two
trying,
things.
I'm
You've got to have
trying.
two things to wear shoes like that: a shitload of cash or a big set of bollocks.
Yeah.
Or both.
Maybe
In my
both.
case,
Maybe
in
both.
my case, it's the bullocks.
Thank you very much.
Don't leave me hanging. That was close. You nearly got some gold there.